Not my child.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. So I'm a parent, and there's a really important maxim when it comes to raising kids, which is you must follow through on your threats, okay? So if I say, if you do that again, you're gonna get a spanking, the spanking better be coming. Otherwise, it's just a meaningless threat. And for decades, conservatives have said, "Go, wow, go, broke." We've said that, we've tweeted it, we've screamed it, and it hasn't meant anything because no one's actually gone broke. Going woke has actually meant more money flowing into your coffers from globalist ESG funds, from BlackRock and Vanguard and so on. And so actually the opposite was true until now. Today the threat means something. Today every company steps back and goes, hey, hold on, wait a second. Maybe I shouldn't target children if my name is Target. And Target is learning that right now because Target has become the target, ladies and gentlemen, of JP Morgan Chase, the biggest bank in the world. Target in free fall. Retail giant stock is downgraded by JP Morgan after $14 billion wiped off its balance sheet amid backlash over tuck-friendly swimwear. So I take contention with this headline because it's not actually a tuck-friendly swimwear. Adults are free to go do whatever they want. I mean that. America was like built off of people like Mormons going to Utah in order to have polygamous relationships. That, like, I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying that there's been this very long history in America of consenting adults above the age of consent being able to do what they wish. And ain't nobody had a problem with them selling a rainbow shirt or a rainbow coffee cup. Okay? That's not the problem. The problem is the kids. And if you missed what Target was actually selling, I went into Target and I showed you in living color. And those colors were deeply creepy. And yes, they had satanic designers designing kids' clothes. And yes, this stuff was targeted at children. And yes, there were t-shirts with naked adults on them. So inside of this section, and yes, the section was in the kids section. I saw it for my own eyes. I didn't read it on Breitbart. I saw it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think this is about the tuck-friendly swimwear. But whatever. That stuff's ridiculous. But whatever. Call it what it is. Target had a stock downgraded by JP Morgan after $14 billion was wiped off its value. The retail giant has faced severe backlash after it released controversial product line targeting children, is what people don't get right in their reporting. But they are reporting it.
Now, Target is negative for a 10th consecutive session.
Yikes.
That is the longest losing streak going back to the year 2000. There's a lot of issues at this company right now. JP Morgan downgrading the company to neutral, pointing to numerous macro headwinds. The analyst writes in this: the backdrop for consumers has gotten worse, with market share risk rising ahead of the most important quarters of the year. As such, the prospect for additional downward earnings revisions is rising.
Boom, shaka, laka. You want to see the hard data? Here we go. Happy Pride Month, says Kinsey Cortez on Twitter. Boom, right here, right there. I can see your problem, but see right there, right around the middle of May, when people realize that you were targeting kids. This ain't rocket science here. Retail giant has suffered another financial setback as the biggest bank in the world downgraded its stock. The embattled brand shares dropped on the 9th consecutive day, Wednesday, falling a further 2.4% as the company in the midst of the longest stock losing streak in 23 years. Before the controversy, this company's market value had been $74 billion, and it was trading at a $1.60. Despite the efforts the brand to backpedal on the disastrous campaign, it continued to freefall. They downgraded the stock from neutral to overweight. Too many concerns rising. We continue to believe that the consumer is broadly weakening while the shares of the wallet shift away from goods, where Target is ongoing. Hoover's also cited recent company controversies as the reason Target has suffered devastating losses. Extra crotch coverage, you see. Yeah, there you go. That's what Target's done. And this is the satanic designer. Like, I don't know, man. You wanted to Bud Light yourself. You gone done it. You Bud Lighted yourself. And there's the children mannequins. Come on, guys. Come on. There it is, the children mannequins. If you want to see it in more stark revelation, feel free to watch what we saw when we went into Target ourselves. Target deserves this. You deserve this. There are age of consent laws in this country. There are age of consent laws for adult relationships, for marriage, for cigarette buying, for joining the military, for owning a firearm. There's age of consent laws for alcohol. There's age of consent laws for usage of recreational marijuana. There's age of consent laws for employment. I can't hire a 10-year-old. So, I mean, maybe I'll have to when I start publishing on TikTok. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, like, there needs to be a consent law for this kind of stuff, and the kids must be protected. Okay? That's what we're looking for. And what we weren't looking for was Target to have these style displays inside Target. This is before they whitewashed the displays. Here's what it looked like, in case you needed any extra motivation to know that this is what should be happening at Target right now. Way to go.
All right, so about 15 steps in, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, right at the front of the store, right here in Tampa, Florida. Here's not just the display with adults featured in it, but toddlers featured in it. There's a little kid right in front of the Pride display, along with, of course, an adult wearing a shirt with naked adults on them. He, she, they. Got it? And no one's wearing clothes. Right next to a little kid. What I find interesting about this is that it's also right next to the children's section. See this? This is all the kids section here. Don't tell me that's by accident. There you go. You literally can't get to this kids section without walking through here. Let's go check out some of these items. We've got bibs. I am always proud of you. Bibs. Bibs. He, she, they, they. An enormous portion of the content inside of this pretty massive display, because it goes from here to here, is geared towards children. Infants, in fact. I am proud. This one's in Spanish. I wonder how many of these they've sold. Right next to the trans people will always exist shirt. Here is a 12 months Pride onesie. Target saying they got rid of these. Nope. And here's the famous tuckable swimsuit. Here, tucked away. Not too subtly. There you go. There it is. Tuck friendly. Unlike Alex Stein, I'm not going to try one of these on. But there's your extra crotch coverage for whatever private part you decide to put into this 3X swimsuit here. That's on you. You can see some of the clothing is adult themed, but a considerable portion of it is child themed. See here, teeny little skirt. This is 5T, so this is for toddlers. Just absolutely shocking stuff. But here, this is very interesting. Look at this. We belong everywhere. This somewhat benign piece is actually designed by this company, which is a satanic company. This is literally made by Satanists. Eric Carnell is a Satanist. Now, Target says he has a love of all things spooky to create his work. Nope. This guy is the guy who says Satan uses preferred pronouns. This is the guy who says we hang with Satan. So this is Target, and there's the entrance. Here's the satanic product. There's the entrance. This is the Satanist product that they said that they took down. They lied. Target's lying. Target has lied. This is all a lie. You have, of course, the Sam Smith album, also the Satanist album, and then you have the Tell Me They're Not Grooming. My Queer Year. Look at this. It's a diary for little kids. Here's a diary for little. This is a diary for little kids. Passion. Passion is an intense desire deep down in your soul. It can be for anything. Any feeling and fulfillment when you're doing an activity that you enjoy. Oh, okay. What is your ultimate guilty pleasure? What if you didn't have to feel guilt around it?
Hold up. Wait a minute.